Abracadabra, alakazam. Hocus pocus focus, magic I am. Abracadabra, alakazam. Hocus pocus focus, magic I am. Abracadabra, alakazam. Hocus pocus focus, magic I am. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me, 'cause everything is always working out for me, and everything is always working out for me, 'cause everything is always working out for me, and you too. But you got to make that choice. Is it working out for you, or is this shit working against you, or what's up? Because where your head is at, if your head is crazy like my hair is today, like, dude, it's gonna be crazy. And yeah, sometimes the way your head is doesn't change the way it looks. And maybe it still looks crazy, but if you at least know that things are working out for you, you're open to the possibility of the things happening, serving you. So the bottom of the deck we have today is the Five of Wands, the conflict, the challenge, things not aligning, disalignment of actions. Everybody's going their own way. Nobody's going together. They're working against one another. They ain't coming together. They don't see eye to eye. For somebody, this is like cruel playing. This is playing and teasing and bullying. And for somebody else, this is just doing your own thing, doing you while somebody's doing them. And those two are not together. They're just not. The first cards that came up, interestingly, we got 3 sets of 3 cards coming out today. Okay. The first set of cards we have is the Eight of Wands with the bonus in the Queen of Cups. So even though there are 3 cards, there are 2 messages there, because the bonus card. The Eight of Wands about communication. What kind of communication? Intuitive communication. This Queen of Cups is saying one thing and one thing only. She's like, you're psychic, bitch. You better know it, own it, and use it. Like, we're talking to you. You're getting downloads. You know intuitively what time it is and what's going on. Do something with it. Now, what is it talking about? I see 2 parties here. First party was showing up is the Eight of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. Heavy swords energy. That's the element of air. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius is the zodiac signs associated with the element of air. With all 3 of these cards being associated with air, somebody's dealing with one of those zodiac signs. Eight of Swords being stuck in your head. Also on the higher vibration, being focused. King of Swords, having the conversation, being on the point of ready to do something, but it's like you're making the phone call. You're communicating. Communicating how? From your highest perspective, from your highest mentality, from your clarity. The King of Swords knows how to communicate and communicates effectively. The Knight of Swords, what are you communicating about? Cutting out the BS. Somebody is communicating about cutting out the BS. The Knight of Swords, confronting negativity, confronting outside ideas, confronting the opportunities to really look at what is being said back and forth. Also in this, there's a ongoing conversation that's been going on between, this is 2 different people. One is more intellectually stable and more clear about what they want to say. The Knight of Swords, however, comes in with the immature communication. Immature communication, like people who just throw out insults, talk shit, talk out the side of their neck, want to call your names. Ain't no point in all that. You ain't telling me nothing when you calling me names. You ain't communicating nothing if you just talking mess. Like, if you want to say something, say it clearly, say it effectively, say what's really on your mind. Don't talk around the subject. And because of that, I see a conversation. So this is because this is one person being represented here. We have this person having this inner battle between their more mature communication and their low vibration communication, immature. So here we have the mature mind and the immature mind going to battle over what's going on within one of these parties. Within the other party, we have the Nine of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Magician. The Nine of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Magician. The Nine of Cups, what you want is on the table. You reach up and grab it. You commit to it with the Hierophant. With the Magician, you say, this is what I want, and this is where I'm going to own my power in this, and I am attracting from this point, and I am creating from this point. I know I'm a co-creative component in this. So there's 2 different parties here in 2 different places. One is very empowered and knows that they're working with the universe. The other person is stuck in their head a lot. And so the energy between the Eight of Wands and the Queen of Cups. For some of you, there's going to be telepathic communication. For others of you, this is highly empathic. It's like you can sense the other person or the other party's feelings about things today. Okay. Now, what is this energy moving into? What's the predictive energy here? What are the predictions for this situation? I'm going to just set these cards over a little bit. What are the predictions? We have the Princess of Swords, conversations to be had, questions asked. And if they ain't actually having the conversation or in asking a question to try to get it started, then for some of them, this is just like, well, let me just see what they've been posting online. I'm just going to spy a little bit. I'm just going to listen at the door, eavesdrop a little bit, and see what the conversation looks like. The second energy we have coming out is the sun. The sun will shine a light, shine its light all over whatever things think they're hiding in the shadows. So whatever wasn't known going to be brought to light. Okay, the truth is coming out. Things are going to get cleared up. Clarity is for sure here in the asking of the question, in the initiation of a conversation. We're going to clear things up and bring some light into the situation. Justice. For some, what will clearly be seen is it's time to cut off. For others, what will clearly be seen is the reflection between one and the other. For somebody, is all of the above. Just bringing it into a situation because you understand the differences, just like the yin and yang. They're very similar. They almost look like perfect, right, for one another, but they're very different. And so if they can't allow themselves to work together, because they could flow harmoniously, or they can continue to be on opposite sides of the card. So for someone, there's definitely what wasn't fair being set fair. So this can go one of two ways. And we're going to get a clarity card to see which way is it going to go of these two. One way this goes, there's a conversation, the light is shown, and things get balanced. Okay. The other way this goes is that the conversation is had, the light gets shown, and you realize like it's time to just end this situation, because justice is either a firmament or a dissolution in this case. Okay. And I see it coming in both ways. In regards to the people resonant with this, in regards to this exact spread, what is this leading to? Is it leading to firmament, which is stability and solidifying what's going on, or is this leading to dissolution? We have the Lovers. It's leading to some of y'all dealing with a Lover's energy, which is that energy of Gemini, which one side was all air, but it's leading to divine partnership. So I feel like whatever is going to be cut out may be just a point of view. Maybe it's just a way of speaking. Maybe it's just a perspective. There's a shift that happens here when the light is shown, though. Okay, a shift happens when the light is shown. The signs, the zodiac signs that could be resonant to you, always go from the majors. So the signs that could be resonant to you, we have Aries, we have Taurus, we have Libra, we have Leo, and we have Gemini in the zodiac signs that are shown on this spread. So this is a tarot reading you asked for. Now, in regards to spirituality, there are two different things going on here. First off, everybody's getting this Christ consciousness download right now. And some people are getting in their head. They're trying to communicate what they need and what they want, and they're trying to receive the messages, but they're so busy talking they can't hear. And what they're putting out is some low vibrational BS. The other parties are receiving the divine messages, and taking the lessons and turning it into magic. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for this today. I want to go ahead and pull some cue cards. They're saying use the cue cards. I'll pull a cue card over each party and the predicted outcome for the situation. And then I don't see any of the super chats. I didn't mention at the beginning that whenever I go live, if you send your $5 or more super chat before I'm finished with the reading, then I will pull you a card at the end of my reading. And so I'm going to continue to do that. Also, there is the Radical Raffle reading, the Love Bucket. There are Radical Raffle reading tickets in there with your names on them. How do you get your name in there? You go to my website and buy as many tickets as you want for $1 each. How long will they stay in there? Till the end of 2019. We're also going to have a epic giveaway at the end of 2019. Then we're going to dump the bucket and new rules for the beginning of the year. How many people win that? Well, every Sunday I draw 3 different names. So every Sunday, 3 different people. And what are they winning? they're winning a reading with me. If you're here in the United States, I could just call you on your cell phone. We could have this conversation. If you're not in the United States, don't worry. I can still work with you too, because that's what Facebook phone calls are for. So we call you on Messenger. We get it together. Anyway, so get in on that if you are into this reading and you want to support this channel and you got a few extra dollars that could be your lucky dollars. And that's how it's worked out so far for the reading for the people who have won. So with the first party, all that air energy, the clarifier from the oracle deck that came out is invitation and chances are. So I see this person being more inviting, more open, because they've been thinking about, they've been confronting their own negativity. Okay. On the other side, the side of the taking of the life lessons, we have pop the cork. It's like you're popping open another level of things for yourself. And by taking the lessons, you have magic, you have pizzazz, you have pop, you're attractive. And the bubbles are there, the bubbles. Okay, over the outcome, we have the adventure, the risk. It's like, yeah, this is a risk, but it's a risk you're willing to go for. So with all that being said and done, one more thing I wanted to bring out the bottom of the deck in this clarifying deck is power. So this is all about energizing yourself. It has a steamy cup of coffee on there. And it's saying, this is about energizing yourself. You've got the power to go through this. Remember, everything is always working out for you. So even in this, what doesn't feel all the time like it's working out for you, it is serving you in a beautiful way. And your job is to chill and let it see what it do. And yeah, that doesn't mean like if you're getting the strongest intuitive urges, like you need to go, well, yeah, get the hell out of there. Like, what you waiting on? You know what I'm saying? And besides, this ain't exactly your personal reading. But if you ain't gotten, your life ain't at risk and you ain't already been hearing like it's time to go, well then, hey, take the chance. It's for some of you, the adventure and the risk is to go. That is the risk. That is the challenge, is to go. For others of you, the adventure and the risk is to continue to sit in this energy because it's actually benefiting you. And you're beginning to see that. With the cards you got showing up, that Nine of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Magician, you're like, no matter what I get, I asked for this. I'm going to take the life lessons of it, and I'm going to empower myself, okay? So now we find ourselves back at that same place. Until our next reading, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you, the golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at lphtarot.com. It's in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course, me and mine. Until next time, give this video a thumbs up, share it on your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'll be back. Love you. Bye.